We're starting how to import our spreadsheet into Bloomberg, so go ahead.
You can go to the related functions menu, then you go to the applications list, you click on portfolio management.
But you started
at
at BBU first?
It's me because I know the codes. I can just go there. I'm showing you the easy way for you, the long way. Okay. This is the shorthand code, so all you have to do is type in BBU and you'll get there.
Okay.
But I'm just showing you how to get there in case things don't work. So then you click on Bloomberg Uploader. In Bloomberg Uploader, you then go through your files and you choose which file
which Excel spreadsheet you want to upload.
Yeah, which you want to upload, which data set you want to upload. And for things to work, there has to be some manipulation of the data sets for it to be properly accepted into Bloomberg. So this is the file here, and I'm pretty sure what I had, because I did a lot of work on that computer, but then when we lost that Bloomberg terminal, I was trying to go back through and trying to find everything.
Okay.
But essentially, I went through the mapping process here, and you have to go through and you have to take out, okay, we don't need the date acquired because that's something that you add in later. We don't need this whole middle section. We don't need the last price because that'll pull it up from the date that you add that was acquired. You don't need total returns. You don't need market cap.
So just make we could take that Excel spreadsheet, shrink it down to an importer spreadsheet of just the columns we need and make it real simple.
You can pull it from E-Trade and you can import it here, and it makes it a lot simpler because then you can kind of go through and you say, okay, well, this is what I want in the spreadsheet. So maybe it'll have like a column where it says E-Trade, and you want to get rid of that. So you don't select the E-Trade one, and then you just go and you only choose the headings that you want.
So what is the use existing mapping? The next column down.
So this is from previous maps that I've done.
Okay.
So this was the other.
So walk me through one of these where you're creating it. So you've got the column 1 is the name of the security.
Mm-hmm.
Column 2 is the ticker of the security. How do you tell Bloomberg that that's the ticker? Where do you define that as ticker?
And that's, I think you have to go next, and this is where it happens. So
security ID. I see.
And so
you would say, instead of position, click that to say security ID. I
can change this because these are the approved columns up here.
Okay.
So what I had to do is I had to go through and say, okay, these are what we need from here, and this is what we don't need. So I needed to make sure that these when anything that I uploaded was going to fall under these criteria.
Okay. So you don't have time to take this spreadsheet and just put ticker, shares, and the name, and just export a small spreadsheet just with 4 columns in it, and then we can create one automatically in this one?
Yeah.
In Bloomberg? How hard would that be?
That's the thing. I don't use this a lot because nobody's asked me to, and it hasn't been very beneficial for us.
Okay, so we're going to not do this for simplicity.
This is just more advanced because this is more if you were to actually have. This is what companies use. And so for us to not being updating it daily and being involved with it, it takes more time and effort than it does.
Okay, so what we'll do instead of doing this is we're going to do this under Morningstar because Morningstar gives us position, the company,
This is when I was showing you, it does so much more. So we can go into the portfolio that was updated, and you then come back here and you can go to your risk analytics. And this is an old portfolio that we don't hold everything, but it breaks it down. So if you want to look at your tracking error, your value at risk, you can go in and perform different scenarios.
We don't get to that point. Okay, sounds good.
This is too advanced for anything that they're going to handle.
Okay.
So you can compare it to the different
sectors.